Rumors. Rumor number one. And these are real rumors. One, me and you are the same person. This is a wig, and we interject sunglasses and wig, and we are the same person. Is that true? Because I have a feeling this one actually might be true.
That one is true.
Now, you're supposed to dispel the rumors.
No, that one's actually true.
It's not true.
There is a camera divide here. As the number one producer, I'm gonna tell you how I'm doing it.
Okay.
There's a camera divide here. And then this is not even a live show. This is a very well scripted show.
Okay.
And I play this part, and then I put the wig on and I play that part. And then down the camera divide, I put them together and pretend it's live.
Okay.
But it's actually me because you don't exist.
Okay. So you don't have a brother named Tristan.
No. It's
so
me.
Everyone who's ever met me, interacted with me, all the lovers, girlfriends, friends I've ever had, it was you dressed up.
I was fucking all them bitches. It was me. I did all of it. And now there's a split down the middle, and I'm both people. And you're just gonna have to accept that you don't exist anymore.
You're supposed to be dispelling the rumors.
You don't exist.
This is stupid. Everyone's saying Tristan's exposed now.
You are exposed.
I'm not exposed.
All right, I'm gonna show a video of my brother.
This
is my real brother. The truth is out.
The Prestige. Yeah, it's the Prestige.
This is my real. This
Andrew's
is my
been
actual
prestiging
brother.
everyone. Okay. Right. Rumor number two.
It is the Tate Prestige.
Should I get on to rumor number two?
All right.
Rumor number two, and this is actually one that, I mean, people do believe this one. You are an actor playing a character.
Let's do a poll.
Okay.
Because I'm actually curious. How many people think that I'm just faking it? I don't mean what I say. I've made it up. And I'm just some guy who thought, you know what? It would be cool to be a guy who's sexy as fuck and rich as fuck and says whatever he wants. And I'm just going to pretend to be that. But secretly, when the camera's off, I go back to being a feminist.
Okay.
What? No, but no.
So the poll is he acting or is he legit? The poll is out. I mean,
what is the logic fail? It's actually quite impressive that people are stupid enough. People are so low IQ.
Yeah.
And as a genius, which I am certified, I go through the world. It's kind of like, I'm trying to explain to the non-geniuses how the world works. It's like, if you're a full-grown adult and a child comes to you and the child wants to talk to you. Hey, today I went to the store and I have an idea. I have an idea. And you're listening to the kid and you're trying to be a little bit polite, but really you already know the end of the story. You know nothing interesting happens and you're just kind of like, shut the fuck up. That's how I have to go through life. And this is why people say I'm angry. I'm not really angry.
There's no anger.
There's no anger. It's just like I have very low tolerance for normal humans because I am so far above all of you. It just upsets me to just listen. So anyway, let's break this down. I'm an actor.
Okay.
Now, only stupid people could even contemplate that being true. And I'll tell you why. Because an intelligent person would approach the situation logically and say, okay, this man has managed to get life experiences which support points of view, which he can now explain in a logical and rational way to a level in which people agree with him.
Okay.
He's decided to build a character in which he has enough status and enough attributes that nobody can really counter his point of view. When he talks about strength, he's strong. When he talks about money, he's rich, etc. So this faker has decided to live a life of a strong, rich man, get strong and rich, develop points of view, explain those points of view with personal experience in a way that people agree with. But secretly, he's done all of that so that when the camera's off, he can go back to thinking like a weak soy piece of shit.
So what are we now admitting it? Because you are acting. Are we coming clean? No, I'm asking. Because he is an actor, ladies and gentlemen. His name is not Andrew.
I want to understand. No, I'm genuinely confused. So when the camera's off, I stop believing the things I've lived.
That is true. Andrew,
I stop believing the things I say.
Andrew exposed 2022.
But this is my point. Only a person with a low IQ would even contemplate that's a possibility. So when someone comes along and goes, he's an actor. Actually, I've worked it out. He's an actor. Mr. New York, your mate.
Yeah.
When your mate comes along and says that I'm an actor, your buddy.
Who bought the Bugatti? Your manager?
When your mate comes along and acts and says that what I'm doing is an act and it's not real, the fact that he can even believe for a second that's possible without having enough logic to say his life experiences and the person he's become and the things he's been through has led him to certain points of view. There's no way he could have done all that and become all that without actually believing it. You don't go to the gym to get strong to just be weak in secret. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
So the fact that people believe it just shows. Next time someone goes, he's actually acting just for the views.
And let me correct a super chat. Someone said he genuinely believe it. He just exaggerates for the camera. No, I live with him. This is just how he is. This is how I am. This is just how it is. So, what is that? Why are you thumbs upping me?
I'm not thumbs upping you. Fuck you. I'm thumbs upping the fucking chat because I don't exaggerate shit.
Okay, good.
Okay, so
rumor
I'm
number
not
2.
acting. So let's go one by one.
1, we are the same person.
We are the same person.
2, you are an actor.
2, okay, I'm acting. Fine.
Okay.
It's all an act. My muscle is an act.
Okay.
I take it off when I
Yes.
no, it's just, I take it off.
It's makeup. Okay. 3. Now this is a big one, and I get a lot of this, and our haters are really big on this one. Me and you run an international kidnapping and human trafficking ring. This is a good one because I love this because everyone who dislikes us and hates us instantly jumps to
They're sex traffickers.
Yeah. That's why we're on a podcast and like completely free in our house. Is house arrest? I mean, what is this?
That's why we're free to travel the world.
Right? Can I talk a little bit about the origins of this story? So the origins of this story is because there were some photographs of the police who did in fact come to my house, and the police did in fact search my house. Now the internet, like everything else, they get pictures of the police searching someone's house. The internet can just run away with whatever it wants to say. But the actual story, I wish it was something cooler. It's so fucking lame that I'm going to tell you all right now. A girl had been at a party at my house, and her boyfriend, who was obviously a fan of Emergency Meeting Live, saw her Instagram stories and said, "Oh my God, you're at the Tate brothers' house in Romania." This was some American chick. And she went, no, I didn't want to come to this party. They made me come here and I'm not allowed to leave. She said that to her boyfriend. That's some bullshit excuse. So her boyfriend is obviously one of these believe all females. Oh my God.
She was, 1 second. She wasn't even hot.
She wasn't even hot.
She was ugly.
He calls the fucking police and says, my girlfriend's being held against her will by the Tate brothers. The police call the American embassy, and the next day, the police come to our house. Fully loaded, the American embassy send the cops to our house. Now, they take us to the police station. So all the pictures of me and Andrew being taken away by the police, those are real photos. And what happens is they search our house. They find no drugs. They find no women. They find no people. They find nobody. It's a big, luxurious, amazing, badass fucking house, but there's nothing illegal in the house. So we're sitting there at the police station. The prosecutor says, yes, we searched your house. I'm like, all right, good. What'd you find? Well, nothing. But the report said that you were holding people hostage. I said, bro, there was no one at my house. He goes, yes, I know. We checked the CCTV. I said, oh, what did you find? The girl who made the complaints was outside the gates taking pizza delivery and coming back inside. Ha ha ha. So I'm sitting there laughing. The police are laughing. The prosecutor's laughing. And then I went home. But the internet being the internet, now we run an international human trafficking kidnapping ring. But we didn't go to jail for even 1 second. I don't understand how that could be true. If we were caught doing the things we're accused of, where are the fucking handcuffs?
Once again, it's low IQ.
Yeah, low IQ.
So like people like Ethan, they know that they can't attack us. They can't attack how we look. They can't attack our success. They can't attack our mindset. They can't attack anything. So what they do is they grasp onto anything they can.
Yeah.
They know it's not true, but it gives them something to talk about. If you take that away, what they're going to do? So if you take away his lie about sex trafficking, all he can do is sit there and go, hey, that Tate guy, bro, he's so much richer, taller, stronger, interesting, and funny than me. What a loser.
Yeah, I think
like that's all he's got.
Yeah.
The dude ain't got shit.
And
so,
here's the thing, me explaining this, and if you're watching this, cut that story up and share it all over the internet as much as you like. It will never go away. That accusation will be here forever. And no matter what is said about me in the future, I could save the fucking planet from a global catastrophe. And there'll be people out there, well, he's a human trafficker. It will never go away because that's the nature of the internet. But you know what? Fine. Say I'm a human trafficker.
We could save the world from an asteroid.
And they would still say, well, they're human
Ethan will
traffickers.
sit there in between his 8th and 9th taco. I think they run a sex ring. You know what's actually funny about since that thing?
I do run a sex ring. It's called my harem of girlfriends.
You know what's
They're
funny?
all willing participants.
Exactly. What's funny is this. One, that there's dudes out there so soy. Imagine that. You catch your girl on Instagram at our house.
Yeah.
She says,
Oh, they made me come
They
here.
made me come to this big party.
And she's dancing in the videos. She's dancing.
And she's dancing.
The police have the video. She's dancing around, twerking.
And you sit there and go,
Oh my God, she's kidnapped.
are you okay, baby?
I'm gonna save you. Bro.
Ooh, imagine
Ooh.
believing that story. What the fuck is wrong with these dudes? Let me call the embassy. He called the embassy.
So if I have a girlfriend from Romania, okay, I look at her Instagram story and she's at some G like Dan Bilzerian's house at one of his parties dancing around. I say to her, what are you doing at Dan Bilzerian's party? And she says, I was forced to come here. I then what? Call the cops? Say that Dan Bilzerian kidnapped my girlfriend? Who believes these women? Who believes these
Well,
women?
he's probably with her now. He's probably still with her now. And
Okay, babe, I believe you. It's just
are you
me.
okay? Are you traumatized? It's okay that we don't sleep together anymore. I know you're traumatized from your experience. Have a good night out in the club with your friends. Bro.
Who believes this?
Bro.
Bro,
listen.
Bro, if you're watching, man who called the police, I know your name. I'm not going to say your name. I've read all the files. I've got the reports. If you're watching, I know your name. Just hit me up on Instagram. I'll tell you what she was doing at my house.
If you want the truth, we'll give you the truth.
The cops know what she was doing at my house. You can't handle the truth. So yeah.
Woo.
So, okay, rumor number 1. We are the same person. True. Number 2, you are an actor playing a character. True. Number 3, we run an international kidnapping and human trafficking ring. Okay, true. You caught us. Caught us.
Just in case anyone watching this didn't know who I was talking about earlier when I was talking about the dude who is literally the worst human in the world. You know what's interesting? I tweeted something out the other day, and it's so completely and utterly true. I said, if you could build yourself like a character inside of a video game,
yes,
and it didn't take any work, any effort, any years of pain, any mental strength, you could just quickly tick the assets. Nobody would choose to be weak over strong. Nobody would choose to be fat over thin. Nobody would choose to be a soy piece of shit. So when these people are soy pieces of shit and pretend they want to be that, they don't. They just don't have enough mental power to stop themselves from being that. So they're innately jealous. Very, very jealous.
Yes.
Because they're like, how did he manage to not become so massively overweight when I can't stop eating? Because they don't understand that I'm top G.